Okay, I've got quick vertical scan New Mexico and or New Mexico without the and. Okay, if I have the comma and, that suggests it's two independent clauses because that's our comma coordinating conjunction or fanboys. Well, let's see what's going on here. After immigrating from Mexico and obtaining U.S. citizenship, such and such entered politics, earning a reputation for being a fervent defender of Hispanic civil rights. In 1919, Larrazolo was elected governor of New Mexico. And in 1928, he became the nation's first Hispanic U.S. senator. Okay, so Lorenzo was elected governor of Mexico. That's in New Mexico. That's independent clause. And then I need my comma and, because this, in 1928, he became the nation's first Hispanic U.S. senator, is an independent clause. I'm combining independent clauses. Just an and is run-on. A comma would be a comma splice. No punctuation, that's run-on. C is going to be the correct answer. Okay, looks like I've got just one word. Phew, a little easier. Is it a semicolon, comma, no punctuation, or a colon? Let's take a look. In 2008, the innovative works of Congolese sculptor and architect Boris Isek Kingales, that's part of his name, I guess, were featured in City Dreams. So the architect Boris Isek. Okay, we've got profession. This isn't a positive. And we have profession, then name. This is part of his name. It's restrictive. It's identifying the second part. So I don't separate it by commas. And I don't put any punctuation between the subject noun, the name, and the verb. So I literally want no punctuation. That's going to be correct, right? It's not a colon because it isn't examples that follow. It's a verb that follows. It's not a semicolon because the second part is not independent. And it's not a comma. There's no need for a comma between the subject noun and the verb. Okay, quick scan. I've got playwright, Wakakoko Yamauchi. Right away, again, this looks like a positive. We've got our, profession and then name. The second part is the name, which means it's identifying. It's restrictive and will not be separated by commas. So this one separated by commas looks wrong. This one separated by comma on one side is definitely wrong. I want no commas or commas on both sides. But in this case, it's restrictive, so I want commas on no side. So right away, I'm pretty sure this is the answer without even reading the whole thing. But let's read the sentence. Critics have noted the way pioneering playwright Wakakoko Yamauchi compares. And note, this is the verb. We do not put a comma or punctuation between the noun and the verb. D is definitely the correct answer. Okay, quick vertical scan, culture. I either have a colon, long dash, comma, no punctuation. Makes it hopefully a little bit easier. So let's read it. With some 16,000 attendants, the Second World Black and African Festival of Arts and Culture, or 4-77, as the event was more commonly known, became. Okay, so I've got a long dash here. I'm going to need a long dash here. This is going to be separated parenthetically. It's going to be this. It's the only long dash I see. So let's take a look. Again, just to make sure. The Second World Black and African American Festival of Arts and Culture, long dash, or Festac 77, comma, as the event was more commonly known, long dash. So from this long dash to this long dash would be the parenthetical. B is the answer. I don't want a colon. Examples or explanations don't follow that. I don't want a comma because I'm not actually separating or Festac 77 parenthetically. Second World Black Artists Festival and Culture, or Festac 77, as the event was more commonly known. I mean, that could work possibly if I didn't have this long dash here, but I do. So I don't want to put anything other than the long dash that's parenthetical on the other side. I need a long dash. Culture, no punctuation won't work for sure. And we said the colon won't work. B is the correct answer.